Hello everyone. In the last session, we have seen the active current mirrors where we have M3, M4 transistors which are connected as a mirror circuit was taken or considered as the load circuit. So here the small signal current flowing through M1 is wasted. So it is desirable to utilize this current with the proper polarity at the output. Now how can we do this? For that we need to study this circuit. Differential pair with the active current mirror. Before actually studying this circuit, we will do some observation with small circuits. So let us consider the circuit of differential pair M1, M2. This is V in 1, V in 2, and we have the M and P transistor VDD, and here some circuit is there, and we have the tail current ISS. Now initially V in 1 and V in 2 are equal. Later we will allow one to go up and another to go down. So let us say V in 1 increases by delta V and V in 2 decreases by delta V. If V in 1 increases by delta V, then more current flows through M1, and since it is decreased, less current flows through the M2. M2 draws less current. Now think of this circuit where we have, and of course this is the output voltage. Think of the circuit where M2 transistor input is applied to the gate terminal and output is taken from the drain terminal. This is nothing but it is the common source stage. As the current through M2 decreases, what happens to the output voltage? The output voltage increases. Now what we have done? This we have increased by delta V, and this input is decreased by delta V. Therefore the current through M2 decreases. Think of this as the common source stage. When the current through M2 decreases, V out increases. This is a common source stage. Let us see another circuit where we have the current mirror circuit with a PMOS transistor. So let us consider that circuit. We have two PMOS transistors and there is a current source of the value I, and we have one more current source which is applied with the bias voltage, which is the N transistor, and from this point we are taking the output voltage. This is VD. Let us call this as MA, MB and MC. This is a structure. Now assume that this current increases from I to I plus delta I. There is a change of current of delta I. So when this current increases, automatically, since this is the mirror circuit, the current through MB also increases. When this increases, this is a current source. You can think of that as the impedance. When the current through this increases, automatically the output voltage also increases. Now using these two circuits, we will look into the overall circuit. The overall circuit is nothing but it is the differential amplifier. Let me draw it properly. It is the differential amplifier with the PMOS current mirror as a load. So these two are the differential pairs with the NMOS transistors. These two are the PMOS transistors, VDD, and we have the tail current defined as ISS. Let us call this as M1, M2, M3 and M4. Now what we have? We are applying the change in the voltage of delta V, that is increased by delta V, and here the voltage is decreased by delta V. Now consider this part. When the current or when the voltage at the input of the M1 transistor increases by delta V, then the current through M3 increases automatically. Since it is a mirror circuit, which is a copying circuit, the current through M4 also increases. Of course, this is the output voltage. When the current through M4 increases, now you think of this circuit. When the current through this part increases, what happens to the output voltage? The output voltage increases. That is, we have considered this circuit now. When this voltage increases. Now consider this part of the circuit. What is this part of the circuit? Here the output is reduced by delta V. So because of that, the current through M2 decreases. So now for this particular case, you consider this circuit. So what happens for this circuit? Again the output voltage increases. Whether you go this way or you go this way, both ways the output is increasing, and the output voltage, both the output voltages are cooperating to give the larger output voltage at this particular point. So the same thing is here. The same circuit explanation I have given. So whether you go this way or this way, the output voltage increases. This circuit is known as the differential pair with the active current mirror, because this is the current mirror. It is active because it senses the change in the signal, or it senses the change in the signal with respect to the time. Therefore, this circuit is known as the active current mirror or differential pair with the active current mirror. Let us see this circuit. What is the large signal analysis? What we have? We have the two transistors M3 and M4 as the current mirror load, and M1 and M2 transistors are the differential pair, and here instead of ISS we have taken the NMOS transistor as the current source. Now how this is working? And Vin1 is the input applied to the M1 transistor, and Vin2 is the input applied to the M2 transistor. Let us see if Vin1 is much more negative. So when it is much more negative, then what happens? This transistor will be into the off state. Since this transistor is in the off state, M3 and M4 are into the off state. So it do not draw any current. Therefore, we have output voltage is equal to 0. Now, as Vin1 approaches near Vin2, then M1 turns on. M1 draws some current from the ISS, or from this particular, you can say from this particular transistor. So it draws some current. This is represented as ISS. Let us say it as ID5. It draws some current from the ID5, and also from M3 as well as, means the current flows like this through M3 because this is in the on state, and the same current is copied over here. That is, it is copied to the M4. Now the output voltage then depends upon the difference between the ID4 and ID2. See here, I will repeat this. When Vin1 approaches Vin2, then M1 turns on, drawing part of ID5 from M3 and turning on M4 transistor. Then the output voltage depends upon this current, that is the ID4 current, and this current, that is the difference of those two currents. The output voltage will be decided by the difference of ID4 and ID2. For a small difference between Vin1 and Vin2, both M2 and M4 are saturated. These two are saturated, providing the high gain. See, look into this circuit where we have along y-axis the output voltage, along x-axis Vin1 minus Vin2, that is the difference of the input voltage. For lower difference, that is for lower V in 1 minus V in 2, we are getting the high gain region. That is at this particular, till this particular point. After this point, we have the output voltage is equal to VDD. Therefore, we can say it as, for a small difference between V in 1 and V in 2, both M2 and M4 transistors are saturated, providing the high gain. As V in 1 becomes more positive than V in 2, then what happens? Eventually, the M2 transistor will be into the off state. When M2 turns off, then what will be V out? When this is turned off, V out will be is equal to VDD. Therefore, we get, for larger values of V in 1 minus V in 2, we get output voltage is equal to VDD. So this is what is the large signal analysis of the differential pair with the current mirror load. That's all. Thank you.